right. Good morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. My name's Amanda. This is Yogalates. So all you'll need today, totally optional, is a block to help you assist with moves as well as get deeper in your stretches. Let's go ahead and start with our warm-up. Let's start with a nice long side stretch, really elongating your body from side to side, lengthening your obliques, reaching your same arm, same leg, long in opposite direction. Core is nice and engaged. Let's do a few more breaths here. Let's do one more. And then from a standing position, a hip opener over to a side lunge. Chin and chest stays nice and lifted. Really getting your knee up high. And let's do one more on each side, leg up over high. Really opening up that hip flexor. Go ahead and come on down to a low, wide squat. Feet are wide in your hips, toes slightly turned out. Reach your arms out by your side. Reach down, tapping the opposite inside ankle. Chin and chest stays lifted. Core is engaged here. And then coming back to a standing position, place your hands on your hips and gently fold over, folding at your hips. Go ahead and face your feet forward. They can be slightly turned out. Go ahead and reach your right hand to the outside of your left leg. You can reach your left arm up towards the ceiling for a deeper stretch. If you'd like, you can also look up towards your left hand or down towards your right fingertips. Coming through center, tee your arms. Coming over to the other side, left hand grabs the outside of your right ankle. Right arm reaches up overhead. You're welcome to look up towards your right fingertips or down towards your right toes. And then go ahead and come on down to a tabletop position. Wrists are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips. Doing a few cat-cows here with your breath. Hammocking your belly, gaze is lifted. And then arching your spine, rounding your back. Do one more of each with your breath, slow and controlled. Go ahead and come on down to a wide leg child's pose, pressing your heels, pressing your bum towards your heels, stretching your fingertips forward, lengthening. Maybe bringing your chin or your forehead down towards the floor. And then when you're ready, come on up to standing. From here, grab your block, just place it nearby. We're going to go ahead and come into a crescent lunge with your right leg forward, left leg back. From here, we're going to hold it, and we're going to sweep the arms back as we lean forward, sweep the arms up as we lean our upper body up. So just moving with control, straight arms. Just the ball of your back right foot is pressed into the floor. Core is engaged. Hinging forward, hinging backwards. Keeping it going here, moving with control, moving with your breath. Slow it down as much as you need to. Still going. Wherever you're at, come back to your high crescent lunge. Open up to warrior two, so you're pivoting your right foot, deep bend, and your left knee. We're going to come to extended side angle, back to warrior two, and then flip your warrior. So just flowing here, still warming up the body. As you come into that extended side angle, your left hand can place on your left knee. You can also hover it. You can extend it forward, doing what you can with your body today. Flowing here, flowing in between warrior two, between extended side angle, and reversing. Keeping it going. We're going to come back to our crescent lunge here in just a few more breaths. Core is engaged, deeper bend in that front left knee. Go ahead and come back to your crescent lunge, so you're pivoting your toes facing forward. From here, you can place the block between your palms if you like, or just keep it down on the floor. We're going to come into a lunge Maybe that back right knee taps, comes back to standing. So just a lunge and then come back to standing. Core remains engaged. Relax your shoulders. Avoid scrunching your shoulders up towards your ears. You can have the block between your palms or your arms overhead. You can also cactus your arms out to a T. Whatever works for you this morning. Warming up your body still. Moving with control. Moving with intention. You got this. Of course, if at any time you need to grab some water, please do so. Still going. A few more just like this. Then we're going to grab that block. Come back to your crescent lunge. Grab your block. We're going to hinge forward coming into warrior two. So your right back toe is pointed. Your hips are facing down. Soft bend and you're staying left knee. You can place your hands on the block. You can also bring your arms out by your side. We're going to lower the right toes and then left. Lower and left. Working the inner and outer thigh of your right leg. Working the base of your right glute. Really grounding through the sole of your left foot. You can have your hands to a block. You can have your hands at prayer. You can have your hands out by your side. Doing what works for you today. Right toes tap and then lift. Keeping it going. Moving here with control. We're going to come back to standing. Go ahead and give me one more wherever you're at. Go ahead and come back to standing. Feet are hip width apart and parallel. We're going to sink our heels low, sinking our hips low. Arm reach up towards the ceiling. From here, holding it low in our chair pose, we're going to cactus the arms and then arms up towards the ceiling. So just alternating, moving the arms, opening up your chest, opening up your shoulders before flowing into the other side. Keeping it going, core is engaged, moving with control. You got this. Moving with your breath, slowing it down, maybe sinking your hips lower. Yes, you can. Grounding through your heels, maybe lifting your toes off the floor, showing how much you can engage your core. Tops of your thighs are engaged. Chest is lifted. Relax your eyebrows. Go ahead and come back to our high crescent lunge. Now we have the other side. So left foot steps back. From here, arms sweep up overhead. Left foot back, grounding through the front of your right foot. Deep bend in your front knee. We're going to hinge forward as your arms sweep back. Arms sweep up overhead. So you're just hinging at your waist. Your arms remain straight. Your back left leg remains straight. Deep bend in your front right knee. Pressing through the ball of your back left foot. Keeping it going here. Slow and controlled movements. You got this. Keeping it going. Flowing here. Hinging forward and hinging upright. Arms straighter, arms higher up towards the ceiling. Arms stay lifted. Wherever you're at, come back to your high crescent lunge. Open up to warrior two. So your left toes are now facing where your body is. We're going to flow from extended side angle, back to warrior two, back to reverse. Coming back through warrior two each time. Core remains engaged. Deep bend in that front knee. As you come into extended side angle, you're welcome to extend your arms. You can also place your right arm on your right knee. You can extend your right arm forward, doing whatever works for you today. You can bind your left hand as you reverse. Keeping it going. We're going to come back to that high crescent lunge next. Let's do a few more breaths here. Maybe add that block. Keeping it going. Give me one more full movement. And then coming back to our high crescent lunge. So pivoting your left toes facing where your hips are. Arms reach up towards the ceiling. Back left knee taps, comes back to center. So your upper body stays upright, shoulders are relaxed. You can keep going here with your arms overhead. You can also grab that block between your palms, rounding through the front right foot. Just the ball of your back left foot is pressed into the ground. Adding some movement here. Lunge, maybe your knee taps. Maybe it just comes close, doing what you can. Arms can stay up. You can cactus your arms. You can bring your arms back. Keeping it going. A few more just like this. And then we're going to use that block in Warrior 3. Come back to your crescent lunge. Hinge forward. We're going to lift that back left leg up so your hips are facing down, squaring your hips. Flex your left foot, straight left leg. From here, with or without that block, left toes tap, and then lift. So you're lowering and lifting your left toes, having a micro bend in your standing right knee. Keeping it going. Core remains engaged. You can, of course, always keep your hands on the block. You can bring your hands to prayer at heart center. You can cactus your arms. You can bring your arms back, palms facing down, pinkies in. Doing what you can today. Left toes tap, and then come back. Keeping it going. A few more breaths here. Slow and controlled. The slower, the better. Wherever you're at, place the left toes back down. We're going to head and come down to our floor series here, coming down onto our side. As you lay down onto your right side, extend your legs long. You can just have your right forearm down, right hip down. Extend your legs long. From here, just your top left leg raises and lowers, pointing the toes. You can also extend your right arm long, just like you're laying at the beach, relaxed. Most important thing is that your hips are stacked. Your top left hip is stacked directly over your right. You can place your top left hand out in front of you. You can also bring it up to the ceiling to challenge yourself to your core, as long as you're not rolling forwards or backwards. Core is engaged. Glutes are squeezed. We're going to hold that left leg lifted from here and just drawing tiny circles, little circles with that left leg, holding it lifted. Find that comfortable placement with your right hand. Maybe prop your head up. You can keep that right arm extended long. Keep it going, tiny circles. A few more here in this direction, and then we'll switch directions. Strong point through your left toes. Maybe get that leg straighter. Get that leg longer. Go ahead and reverse the direction of your circle. Stronger point through the toes. Keeping it going. Avoid pressing through your lower right leg. Just the top leg is working here. You can, of course, box out your top left hand. You can also bring it up towards the ceiling to challenge your core, challenge your balance. Avoid rocking forwards or backwards. Tiny circles with your left toes pointed. A few more circles here. Then we're going to place that left hand down if you have it lifted. From here, go ahead and flex your left toes. Box out your top left hand. We're going to draw the left knee to the left elbow and then kicking it back. Keeping that knee parallel with your left ankle and keeping the two lifted off of your bottom right knee. Core is engaged. Maybe your left knee taps your left elbow. Maybe it just comes close. Moving with control. Keeping it going. Left toes are flexed. Deep bend in that left knee, drawing your left knee to your left elbow, and then kicking straight back. Kicking directly over your bottom right foot. Keeping it going. A few more breaths here. Moving with control. Slow it down as much as you need to. Go ahead and continue this, drawing the left knee to left elbow. This time, we're going to kick up to the ceiling. So still left toes flexed. Left knee taps the left elbow or moves in that direction. And then your left toes up towards the ceiling. Strong flex through your top left foot. Avoid leaning in to your bottom right leg. All the work is in your top left outer leg here. Top left knee taps your left elbow and then kicks up towards the ceiling. Imagine you're trying to stomp the sole of your left foot up in the ceiling. Core remains engaged. Keeping it going. Left knee towards left elbow. Left heel kicks up towards the ceiling. You got this. Moving with control. Just the pads of your left fingertips pressed into the ground. Give me one more wherever you're at. Go ahead and lower that left leg halfway so you can look over your left shoulder and see your left leg. Strong point through the toes. We're going to tap the left foot in front of the right. Lift it up and then tap the back. So drawing a beautiful rainbow arch up and over your lower right leg. Avoid rolling from side to side, so limiting your range of motion as much as you need to. Maybe your toes tap the floor. Maybe they just come close. You want to create that arch, rounding up and over. Left hip remains stacked directly over your right. That's also going to limit your range of motion. You might feel a slight pinch in your outer left hip. That's normal. That's expected. You're working that outer left hip by moving it up and over. Beautiful rainbow arch. Maybe your toes tap. Maybe they just come close. Core is engaged. You can also draw your left hand up toward the ceiling, challenging your core balance. Go ahead and come laying onto your back. We're going to do some eagle crunches. From here, go ahead and cross your left leg over your right. Go ahead and draw your left elbow under your right. You can clasp your palms or draw your hands to your shoulders. We have a full crunch, lower and upper body. Crunch your upper body down as you draw your knees up. As you bring your knees away from your chest, elbows away from your knees, don't tap your feet. So you're trying to avoid pressing off the floor, keeping everything to a tiny hover as you extend in opposite directions. Of course, you can always uncross your arms or uncross your legs if anything is uncomfortable for you. Moving with control, eagle crunches, left leg crossed over the right. Go ahead and unravel everything down from here. Plant your soles of your feet towards your glutes. Feet are hip width apart and parallel. Raise your hips up towards the ceiling. From here, extend your left leg up towards the ceiling. Strong flex of the foot. Hips stay lifted. Shoulders press into the ground. Left leg lowers to a hover and then lifts back up. Core remains engaged. So your hips are parallel. Avoid allowing your left hip to sink down. You can also place a block underneath your hips to allow for more support, but you still want to engage your core. You still want to squeeze your glutes. Your left leg is straighter. Your left toes are flexed. Keeping it going here. Last 3, 2, and 1. Release down. Go ahead and release that block out from under your hips if you had it there. Draw the soles of your feet together. Feet close in towards your glutes. Palms pressing down by your hips. We have a glute bridge, raise and lower. So your hips lift up. Knees remain open. So you're making that beautiful butterfly shape, just as we all did in kids. Keeping it going. Knees remain open. Hips lift. Hips lower. Core engaged. Keeping it going. Maybe lifting higher each time. This is a nice stretch for your inner and outer thighs. Core remains engaged. So as you lift your hips up, avoid allowing your belly to round outwards. Keeping it going. A few more just like this. Then we have the right leg raise and lowers and that hip glute bridge raise. Give me one more wherever you're at. Go ahead and lower your hips down. Plant the soles of your feet into the ground. Lift your hips up. So same thing here, you can place the block underneath your hips if you'd like more support, higher or lower. Extend that right leg, strong right leg, flex the foot, right leg raise, right leg lowers. Most important thing, as you raise and lower that leg, engage your core, especially if you're using that block. So you're not using the abs just as much to keep the hips raised. You can really focus on engaging your core. Draw your navel deep into your spine. Right leg raise, right leg lowers. Left sole of your foot is grounded into the floor. Keeping it going, moving with control, with or without that block. Right leg straighter. Release it down wherever you're at. Set the block off to the side. We have our eagle crunches, this time with the right leg. So cross your right leg over the left. Bring your right hand underneath your left. You can cross your palms. You can also place your hands onto your shoulders, whatever feels comfortable for you. Crunch your knees up as you draw your elbows down towards your knees. Maybe they tap, maybe they just come super close. As you release everything down, keep it to a low hover, almost like you feel like the earth is right beneath you, because it is, but you're not tapping it. You want to avoid using any momentum. Avoid pushing off of anything to crunch up and release back down. You got this. Keeping it going. We're going to come laying onto our left side next. All right. Give me one more crunch wherever you're at. Go ahead and come laying onto your left side. Find that nice, comfortable beach pose. Maybe it's propping your head up. Extend your legs out long. Straight right top leg. Right leg raise and lowers. Maybe one side you have more range of motion. That is totally normal. Listen to your body doing what you can today. Straighter top right leg, strong point through your toes. You can draw your top right hand up towards the ceiling to challenge your balance. As long as your top right hip stays stacked directly over your bottom left, you're not rolling backwards or forwards. Moving with control. You can also bend that bottom left leg for more support, for more of a challenge. Keep that bottom left leg straight beneath you. Avoid pressing off. Give me one more. Hold the leg about halfway, still straighter, strong point through the toes. Tiny circles here. Challenge your balance. Tiny circles. It does not matter which direction. We'll switch when we're about halfway. Tiny circles. Still avoid pressing off that bottom left leg. Draw that left knee up towards your chest if you'd like more support. You find that you're rolling forwards and backwards. You can also prop your top right hand, boxing it out in front of you for more support as well. Go ahead and reverse directions. Tiny circles. Right leg straighter. Right toes pointed. Core is engaged. Top right hip stacked directly over your bottom. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your forehead. Tiny circles. Keeping that length on the top right leg. Go ahead and flex your foot. If you haven't already, box out your top right hand. Draw the top right knee towards your right elbow and then kicking it back. So you're keeping your top right knee and your top right ankle parallel. It's like they're sliding across the table without touching. Core remains engaged. Keeping it going, slow and controlled. As you extend that leg straight, take out any little bend. Feel that slight little pinch in your lower right glute as you extend that leg straight. Maybe you find that you're pressing through your lower left leg. Just relax that entire left side. You can also extend your left arm out, just like you're relaxing. Whether you have your left hand propped up or your left hand long, focus on your legs. Focus on your lower body. Engage your core. Squeeze your glutes more. Give me one more wherever you're at. We're going to add that kick to the ceiling. So right knee draws into the right elbow. and then kicks up to the ceiling. So still flexing that right foot. Pressing the pads of your fingertips and your top left hand into the ground, keeping that right arm boxed out. Right knee to right elbow, and then kicking up. Strong flex through the foot. Working that inner and outer thigh on the right side. Avoid pressing through your lower left leg. Just relax those toes. Maybe wiggle them real quick and then release it down. You probably don't even know if you're putting any kind of tension on it until you wiggle those toes and then relax them. Keeping the right toes flexed, left toes relaxed. A few more here with your breath. Slow and controlled, slower. Right leg kicks higher. Give me one more. Go ahead and extend that right leg long. That right leg is still hovering. Strong point through the toes. Straight right leg. You can keep that right hand boxed out. We're going to tap in front and then lift up and tap and back. Core is engaged. Your right hip remains stacked directly over your bottom. So you're not rolling forwards. You're not rolling backwards. Slow it down. The slower you go, the more control you have. And the more you're going to engage all of your muscles all throughout your body. Tiny taps up and over. Don't worry about how high you can get that leg. Focus more on your core. Focus on your stability. Maybe your right toes tap the floor. Maybe they just come close. Doing what you can today. A few more here. All right, give me one more. If you tap in the back and then release that right leg down. Go ahead and come to a tabletop position with your wrist under your shoulders. Your knees are under your hips. Option 1, extend your right arm, left leg long, strong flex of the foot. Tap your right elbow to your left knee. Your right toes can be relaxed or flexing your feet, pressing your toes into the earth. Keeping it going here. Option 2, you can hold that bear. So keeping the right toes tucked if you haven't already. Still extend left leg, right arm, tap, and then keep it going. Slow and controlled. You can also place a block underneath your right knee to give you more elevation. A little bit more of a challenge. If you want to keep the right toes tucked. If you want to hover that right knee, but you're not quite there yet, add that block under your right knee. Finish up wherever you're at. Set the block off to the side. Go ahead and come laying down onto your stomach. Bring your palms back by your sides. Palms are facing down. Pinkies are in. We're going to lift our upper body and lower body. Lift and lower. Nice stretch. Gaze remains down. Avoid straining your neck by looking side to side. Palms are facing down. Upper body, lower body lifts and lowers. Squeezing everything to lift even higher. Hold it there for a second and then release it back down. Barely tapping the floor before lifting back up again. This is a nice stretch until we switch to the other side. Give me one more wherever you're at. Release it back down. Come on back to your tabletop. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Option 1, extend your left arm, right leg, flex the foot. Draw your left elbow down, right knee in. Maybe they tap. Maybe they just come close. And then extend them back out. Option 2, place a block underneath your left knee. Still left arm, right leg extends and then taps in, keeping your left toes flexed. Option 3 is to remove that block if you want to add more of a challenge to your core, holding the bear hold and then drawing your right knee in, your left elbow in. Wherever you're at, moving with control, moving with intention. Core remains engaged. Give me one more wherever you're at. Left arm, right leg extends and then taps in. Go ahead and have a seat on the floor. Grab your block, maybe your pillow or your book. You can leave it flat. You can have it medium height, or you can have it high. Wherever you're at, come to a seated position. You can lean back onto your hands or sit upright. Left leg extends long, right leg extends long to a hover, and we're tapping up and over that block. So your core is engaged, whether you have that block on the lowest setting, tapping up and over. Avoid any part of your leg, any part of your heel tapping, or if you have it on the tallest. Keep it going. Right leg taps up and over. Give me a few more on this side. Core is engaged. Notice your lower abs engaging as you lift that leg high. Go ahead and switch sides. So bringing that block maybe closer to your left foot or moving your body towards that direction. Right leg is just relaxed this time. Left leg up and over. Keeping it going. Straighter left leg. You can have that block again on any setting that you'd like. Maybe change it from low to high to medium, or keep it at whatever you feel comfortable with. Left heel taps up and over. Avoid tapping your left foot to that block. Imagine that block is a block of fire and you avoid tapping it at all costs. Give me a few more here with the left leg. And then finish up wherever you're at. Go ahead to that block off to the side. We're going to come laying onto our back, bending our knees at 90 degrees. So your knees are bent. Knees are over your hips. You can have your hands down by your side, elbows behind your head, or cactus your hands. We're going to windshield wipe the legs. So let the legs drop over to the right in a controlled movement. So they're not flopping over to the right. Come back to center. Knees over to the left. You can have your legs zipped together. You can also have them hip width apart, keeping your legs parallel, whether together or not. Hands down by your side, elbows wide behind your head, core is engaged. We're working those obliques. Keeping it going here. Windshield wiper legs from side to side. Finish up wherever you're at on the left side. Come back to center. From here, go ahead and draw your forearms down. Bring your left hip down, your knees are bent, and then draw your forearms down so you're in a Sphinx pose with your upper body. Your legs are stacked, top right leg over your bottom left. From here, we're going to lift the hips and then gently tap. Lift and tap. Core is engaged. Gaze remains down between your forearms, maybe slightly looking forward between your index fingers and your thumbs. Keeping it going. Left hip lowers, left hip lifts. Moving with control. Core remains engaged. A few more on this side before we switch sides. Go ahead and draw your left hip down. We're going to switch sides. So drawing your knees, this time over to the left side, placing your right hip onto the floor. Forearms are extended slightly in front of you. Your legs are stacked on top of each other. Forearms are down. Right hip lifts, right hip lowers. Keeping it going. Gaze remains down. Core is engaged. Maybe your right hip taps, but it does not have to. Trying to get your hips higher. Lifting them. Keeping your legs zipped together. Few more here. Almost there. Give me one more. Wherever you're at, release your right hip down. Go ahead and come to a kneeling stance. From here, we're going to go ahead and extend our right leg long, planting the entire sole of your right foot down. Left knee is grounded into the floor. Go ahead and draw your fingertips up, placing your palms together, keeping your index fingers together, crossing your thumbs and releasing your last 3 fingers. We're going to bend over to the left side, back to upright. So just bending into that left side, keeping that steeple grip. Your palms are squeezed in towards one another. Your chin is lifted off of your chest. Elbows squeezed in towards your ears. Keeping it going. Side bend to the left towards that bent knee. Keeping that right leg propped out long, straight right leg. Give me one more where you're at slow and controlled. Come back through center, switching sides, right knee down. Extend your left leg, entire sole of your left foot is into the ground. Reach your arms above your head, crossing your thumbs and your last 3 fingers. Go ahead and keep your fingertips pointed, and then lean over towards the right side and back upright. Core remains engaged. Keeping it going. Almost there. Chin lifted off of your chest. Biceps squeezing into your ears. A few more just like this. Slow and controlled. Think the slower, the better. Give me one more. All right, come on up. Stay in that kneeling stance. From here, we're going to find our down dog. So come to a tabletop position, wrists under your shoulders, under your hips. Tuck your toes, draw your hands up, palm print forward, and then lift your hips up, coming to our down dog. We're just going to bend our knees, coming to a power dog, and then lifting up. Keeping it going. Down dog to a power dog. Core is engaged. So as you lower your knees, your shins are hovering, your shins are parallel. Still going, still moving. Almost there. Moving with control. Pressing through your pinky and your index fingers. Give me one more. Down dog. Bend the knees. Gently release your knees down to the floor. Go ahead and grab your block. We're going to lay all the way back. Place the block between your feet. Lay all the way down. Extend your arms and legs long in opposite direction. That block remains between your feet. We're going to bring the block up towards the ceiling with our feet. Pass it into your hands and then releasing down. So your arms and legs are straight. They remain in opposite directions as you extend them long. And you're passing the weight from your feet to your hands, from your hands to your feet, crunching up in the middle. Arms are straighter, legs are straighter. Controlled movement, passing the block to your feet, your hands and your feet lower in opposite directions. Bringing them back together, grabbing the block with your hands. Go ahead, give me one more wherever you're at. Come on up to a seated position. We're going to keep that block between our hands. We're going to roll back. So you're rolling back on your sit bone. Extend your knees up. Knees are bent. Elbows are wide. Extend your right leg to a hover. Drop back in your chest. Left leg to a hover. Back towards your chest. So you have lean back, unassisted, bicycle crunches, slow and controlled. Alternating. Right leg extends, left leg stays bent. Draw the right leg back in, left leg extends, right leg stays bent. Core is engaged. Almost there. Give me one more on each side. Slower, more controlled. As you draw the left knee back in. Go ahead and release your block back down. We're going to find our high plank position. Extend your legs straight back. Wrists are directly under your shoulders. We're going to draw the right knee in towards the right elbow. Draw it over towards the left, back to the right, and then kick it back. So you're keeping that right leg to a hover. Right knee draws into your right elbow. Swivel it over towards the left elbow, and then kick that right leg straight back. Strong point through your right toes. Core remains engaged. Right knee to right elbow. Draw the right knee over to the left elbow, back to the right, and then kick it back. Of course, you can move from a tabletop position, right knee to right elbow, draw it to the left, back to the right, and then kick it back. Give me one more, wherever you're at, high plank or tabletop position. Go ahead and draw your forearms down. With your knees under your hips, tuck your toes, lift your hips up. Same thing here, but we have the dolphin pose, knees bend to a hover, and then lift. Staying onto your forearms, core is engaged. As your knees draw down towards the floor, your shins are hovering. As you pike your hips up, your heels draw closer to the floor, but they do not have to touch. Your forearms remain down into the floor. Few more just like this. Keeping it going. Keeping your toes tucked. Moving with control. Give me one more wherever you're at. Gently release your knees down towards the floor. Go ahead and come back to your high plank. Wrists are under your shoulders. Extend your legs back. Now we have the left side. Left knee taps left elbow. Draw it over to the right, back to the left, and then kick it back. Left knee, left elbow, over to the right, back to the left, and then kick it back. Straighter left leg as you kick it back. Core remains engaged. Whether you are in that high plank or if you come down to a tabletop with your right knee planted, left knee, left elbow, draw it over to the right, back to the left, and then kick it back. Moving with intention. Gaze remains down between your thumb and index fingers. All right, give me one more wherever you're at. And then go ahead and find your child's pose. Knees are wide in your hips, heels together. Press your bum back towards your heels. Stretch your fingertips long. Maybe placing your forehead or your chin onto the ground. And then walk your hands over to the right side, placing your left hand on top of your right, feeling that deep stretch all down the left side of your body, pressing your left glute in towards your left heel. On your next exhale, gently walk your hands over to the left side of your mat, placing your right hand on top of your left, enjoying that stretch all along the right side body. And if you'd like an even deeper stretch, press your bum, your right cheek towards your right heel, and then walk back towards the center. Stretch your fingertips longer. If you'd like a tricep stretch, go ahead and draw your elbows in, clasping your hands behind your back or placing your palms together behind the nape of your neck. Maybe drawing your elbows further out in front of you. And releasing everything down. Go ahead and come back to your tabletop. Wrists are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips. Do a few cat-cows here with your breath. Hammocking your belly, gazes forward. And then rounding your spine as your gaze draws towards your navel. Doing a few more here with your breath. And then finding your neutral spine. Tuck your toes, draw your hands a palm print forward. Lift your hips up. Go ahead and draw your right heel up towards the ceiling. Bend your knee, opening up your hip. And then draw your right knee down towards your right wrist, elongating your left leg. You can hold it here. You can also walk your hands back for a deeper stretch. If this bothers you, you can come onto your back and draw your right knee into your chest. You can also walk your hands forward, bringing your upper body down towards the floor. Maybe placing your chin or your forehead on the floor. You can roll side to side for a deeper stretch. You can also bring your palms back in for a nice stretch. You can draw your left heel in towards your glutes and reach back with your left hand. Release everything down. Go ahead and come back to your down dog. This time we're going to lift the left leg up, bend the knee, opening up the hip, stacking the hips, maybe wiggling out the left toes, and then draw your left knee in towards your left wrist, elongating your right leg. You can hold it here. You can also lean your upper body back, chest is lifted. You can also walk your hands down forward, maybe bringing your chin or your forehead towards the floor, folding your body over, maybe rolling from side to side for a deeper hip stretch on the left side. Another option is to walk your hands back under your shoulders, bend your right knee and reach back with your right hand. Maybe you tap or you can pull gently your right foot towards your glutes, coming back with your right hand down, tucking your left foot under. Go ahead and pedal your heels right and left. And then drawing both heels down, gently walk your hands towards your feet, having a generous fold. Go ahead and come to a half lift with your hands to your shins or your knees. Come back to a forward fold, release your head down, hands towards the floor. And then gently rolling up slowly. Roll your shoulder blades back. Roll your shoulder blades forward. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Fantastic job, everybody. Thank you so much. Again, my name is Amanda, and this is Yogalates. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you all.